We are back. Well, hello, and welcome to Kool Vybez with Kiana and Kenzo.
Yes, Kenzo
I
over
am
here.
Kiana, and he is.
Kenzo.
That's Kenzo. Yes, you better believe it. But we are in the building tonight. Listen, we are hoping everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. I
Yeah,
know that was last month, but that's okay. We still have to acknowledge that holiday. Hopefully, y'all ate good.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Had some tasty food
yeah.
and enjoyed some quality time with your loved ones because we sure did. We ate good,
Yeah,
real good.
we still full.
Yeah, wow. I'm trying to get ready for the next one, but yes. So it's almost that time. Speaking of that, with the holidays, almost Christmas time and time to celebrate all those holidays. Are y'all ready? Who ready?
Yeah, we are
We
ready.
ready.
Yes.
So anyone, if you want to share some like some plans and stuff of what you got fun planned with your family, friends, associates, maybe you have some fun at work. I don't know. I mean, when I say work, it could be a holiday party.
And you're always welcome to send gifts our way. We're always more than welcome.
But you can put that in the chat if you got something nice planned, whether you're traveling, whatever it is, big or small, we don't care. We just want to hear that, hopefully you have nice holiday plans. Everybody should have something planned.
And do it safe.
Yes, safely, and being low key is okay. If that means you want to just chill, chillax, right? Somebody might want to just eat, watch a little TV, watch a movie, maybe some of those Hallmark movies or something, enjoy their evening.
Yeah,
That's okay too.
They're very good this year.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Some good ones. We behind. We got to get caught up on
Yeah.
that for real. But yes, so anyone want to put that in the chat. But in the meanwhile, okay, the time just flew by. Let me tell you, like I said, we weren't on for November, right? October was the last time we did that live stream, which was lit. But November, it came and left so fast, y'all. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. But the truth is, the reason it flew by, we've been outside. We were outside attending many concerts, different events, traveling during that month. I'm still exhausted, okay?
Yeah.
But I'm still always energized, so that's okay. Yeah, during that month of November, that's what we were doing. So we can't wait to tell y'all all about that a little bit later. I'm excited if you can tell. I'm like full of energy right now. Just thinking about it, even though I was tired, like doing it all, but taking myself back down like that Throwback Thursday, y'all. That's right, it's Throwback Thursday, TBT.
Yes.
We had a blast. Self-care, rejuvenated, like it was lit. Fun.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I mean, that was wow. So y'all will hear about it.
All right.
But on our next item of business, kick it off, Kenzo.
So next up is we like to definitely send our thoughts and prayers to the people of Jamaica. We didn't forget about you, Yaman.
Oh yeah, my Caribbean guy right here. Go ahead,
that
Mr.
suffered a loss
Caribbean.
due to being devastated in the Hurricane Melissa. Now, in late October of this year, we would like to encourage you all to support Team Us 2K and Facts 2K. Yeah, right here, Facts 2K.
Oh yeah,
we in that
Facts 2K.
Knowing that 10% of proceeds from any purchase of goods and services will be donated to Jamaican relief efforts starting this month and into next year.
So that's gonna be like all of next year, y'all. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I just want to cut in because some people like and it's not like we saying you should buy from them because we're ambassadors. There's no bias. The truth is, it's about helping people who need it. Like honestly, and I mean, I know you were going to continue on. I just kind of cut you off because I just want people to know that it's not a goal to say, oh, just shop here. But the bottom line, right? Even if they don't buy something or a good or service from Team Us or Facts 2K, please
definitely make any donation to Jamaican relief in any way feels right. That feels right to you.
Yeah, it could be Red Cross, at a local church, anything that you can offer these people, because again, definitely our hearts go out. I mean, the families, the devastation. I've been to Jamaica a number of times, and I love going there to visit. And just thinking about the beauty that island has, and then I'm like, oh my God, one never knows. Like something could be here today, beautiful and lovely, and gone tomorrow. And these people, already don't have a lot in many cases, and then it's like, then we have that. I mean, come on. So like, hopefully you all can, get it together. If it's $1, $1, whatever it is, helps. And like I said, it doesn't have to be part of Team Us or Facts or any of that. I mean, it is great because they have some good things to offer, services and goods. But the truth is these people need your help.
Yeah, no, they still do. I mean, those October seemed like a distance away, but they still
Right, that was the end of the month, and the
Yeah.
truth is that we really wanted to talk about if we would have been on in November, but this is the time, the season of giving, sharing is caring. You know, we're coming to a close of this year, and that's what we're trying to say. Like, hello, we're not closing that chapter; it's just starting for us. So we, want to, in our case, just say, you know what, December's here. In case people want to do any shopping, and like I said, any donating before the year is out, please do that. That's where it's at. That
yeah.
part. So thank you. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. Well, thank you, and definitely appreciate you.
All right. What we got next?
Okay, so again, we encourage you to watch any of our previous live streams and share our info with your family and friends. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe.
Oh yeah, I love when you say the like, the subscribe, all those things, right?
Yep, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I mean,
So cute.
anytime we going live or we post any videos, whether it's concerts or
That's right.
some of our trips,
Our ventures, right?
Yeah,
We might be out fine dining. Who knows? You
Yeah.
might catch us somewhere. Might be at a fair. You never know. But let's talk to the people. Where are they going to email us? We need more email, more fan mail. Come on, y'all. What they going to send that to?
Yeah, I'll send this to the Kiana Kenzo Kool Vybez at gmail.com, and I'm putting that in the chat.
You already know. I was about to say, get that ready for the chat, but you are an expert at this point. You already knew. The tech guy. He knows.
Yeah.
I can talk. I got the gift of gab. I run my mouth, but that's the tech guy right there.
Yeah, putting the magic in motion.
Yes. We work together. You see, that's the dynamic duo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about working together. Teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork. And
That's it.
Team us.
Yeah, team us. Facts.
Okay, so it's in the chat there.
That's it.
So next up.
Okay, let's talk about
our favorites.
Ooh.
Okay, wait. Well, it might be a little sore.
Well, let me handle this. I got this. All right.
This is a little sore.
We have some University of Michigan news, guys. Usually we have some great news to report. It's like, they're winning championships. Michigan versus everybody. A couple of years ago, they were the national champs. Oh my God, they won the bowl games. You name it. I'm still hoping they'll win that Citrus Bowl on New Year's Eve, y'all. So stay tuned for that. But let's get it.
Oops.
No, stop it. Says a loyal Michigan Wolverine super fan. We're super fans of Michigan Wolverines, right? Oh, it hurt. I'm so sore right now, but it hurts for us to have to share not one, y'all, but two bad news reports. Now, this was after a 4-year winning streak. I was like, what? I was already on the fence last year. Honestly, I was kind of scared. So I'm like, when they pulled that win off, let me stop. Okay, so Michigan Wolverines, y'all, I don't even want to say it, but they took the L, unfortunately. They lost to the Ohio State Buckeyes. That score was 27-9. Now, that's not a blowout by any means, but for me, it might as well have been because I've never seen it like this, where it was so shocking that Michigan didn't score, y'all, not one touchdown that whole game.
Yeah, that was.
I just couldn't believe it. I said, wait, not even one touchdown? Not even one. All we did, thank God, the kicker had his good foot on because he scored those 3 field goals, right?
Yeah.
And it was just so shocking. So we were like, okay, all we can do at this point is hope for a better season next year and a win over Ohio. You know what I'm saying? We always lately been beating state, but we've got to beat Ohio. That's the one, that part. Like, we can't. They were the champions last year, too. It's like insult to injury. Wait a minute. What got me? This is it. If y'all saw that game, Brutus, accent out that M, I got something for Brutus.
Yeah. We see you, Brutus.
Yeah, don't even go for me. I was about to put on my Wolverine costume and go through my TV. Okay. I wish. But anyways, the truth is honestly, Michigan, we're fans, and it's a constructive criticism. They didn't play their best game. I don't know what happened. The weather was lousy, so not that they're not used to the cold, but it just wasn't their day. And maybe I don't know. Yeah. It was just one of those things. But they're new and they'll be back. Trust and believe it. Okay.
Yeah.
Go blue.
Yep. Go blue.
We love the Wolverines. Now, Cheryl, the next part. I'm sorry. I gotta sip this water real quick because Poland Springs ain't never been better. Now, okay, let me do this. The second report, right? Okay, it happened, y'all, on December 10th, 25. So this was last week. Oh my God, it was a little over a week ago.
Yeah.
We learned that head coach Jerome Moore, y'all, was fired after having an affair with a Michigan Wolverine staff person, and then he was later detained by the police. What a day.
And they said, it got real.
Yeah, if you're having a bad day, it was insult to injury.
Yeah,
it got real fast. Like,
yeah.
honestly,
it went from 0 to 150.
Yeah.
real quick.
Clearly this was poor judgment on Sharon's part. I mean, he should have known better. Common sense. It's like Michigan Wolverines deserve a coach. You know what I'm saying? That's there for the team. Is focused, yo. Like he, should have been focused on supporting that team to help them win games.
Yeah.
And hence, like even Ohio State, not chasing some young side chick, breaking university policy and being up to no good. And he married? How you do that?
Oh,
I mean, I'd hate to be him right now. Thank God that's not my name.
I mean, that's bad.
I mean, it's bad.
for business. Bad for the
It's
team,
not a good look. I mean, Michigan's already had their little share of controversies,
Yeah,
between the
it's-
Harbaugh days and, even Sharon with some, those other
Yeah,
things. But now we talking about this.
Oh man.
And y'all, no, I'm gonna say it. A black coach then left a bad black mark on Michigan right now.
Yeah.
And I say that because it's definitely just upsetting to say the least. The truth is
And I see. I guess back there, like,
it's a shame. I mean, you would expect that he should take this serious and do the right thing.
Yeah.
I mean, any coach should do that for their team. I mean, you want to win games, and that's what you're in there for, not trying to look for a little young honey. It's not worth your career, though. I mean, come on, bro. Like you lost your job. Now you're gonna lose your wife. Probably gonna take the cleaners.
Millions of dollars. Just got,
he had like a 5-year contract for I heard like 14 mil. I mean, they wouldn't have to pay me that much. I'd do a 5-year contract for, a few bucks. I'm not gonna get into the figures, but Jesus,
But
you gonna throw that away, bro?
A whole lot more integrity on the field.
I mean, I would.
Oh man.
So that was hurtful. I just had to mention that because I was so hurt. I just couldn't believe it. I was in total utter shock. We were right. We were like, what the hell just happened with that?
Could not believe it.
No, you would ever thought. I mean, like I said, it's one thing after another. So, please, the new coach, get it right.
Let's clean up Michigan.
2026, we got to do better, y'all.
Clean up the football program and
we got to do better.
Get back to business and do better, and let's go.
And shout out, wait. At the end of the day, my guy, I love this new guy. Who's I talking about? The little quarterback. Shout out, Mr. Bryce Underwood. We see you, baby.
Yeah, Bryce Underwood.
Good work, though. We know. You knew, please don't leave us. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm worried. They're talking about transfer portals and all that. I'm like, please don't let Bryce leave. He's great.
Yeah, they might need me out there as quarterback.
Grandpa, let's see. I'd take my chances than to have a Michigan scandal. I mean, I'll coach the team, and I don't even know much about football, really. Touchdown. Anyways, so enough about Michigan. I've had it. I just need to talk about something better.
So more on a positive note.
Positive note, y'all. So let's talk about something good. My girls, the one, the only, Salt and Pepper and DJ Spinderella. We want to give y'all a special shout out, okay? Very special shout out to Salt and Pepper along with DJ Spinderella.
And what made us more proud is the facts. I had to jump in here because seeing all three of them together.
Yes.
They put that. This is like the year of putting back on to put it in the back.
Yeah. Let's try to regroup here and kiss and make up or whatever you call it. Apologize, the olive branch, all that. But so like you said, all three of them were there, but they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame back on November 8th. Again, we were away in November, so some of this November news we're talking about now. Okay. And one thing, kudos to DJ Spinderella because she is the first female. Yes, number one hip hop DJ to be inducted. You go, girl.
Yes.
These ladies are rap pioneers, and without the mainstream success of Salt and Pepper, many female rappers, and this is real talk, they would not be here thriving today had these ladies not open up doors, period.
Yeah.
They were very influential. They paved the way. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. They definitely did that thing. You know what I mean? They got it popping and started for these female rappers from today.
Yeah.
Right, Megan Thee Stallion, all y'all. I love Megan. Shout out, girl. But anyways, in addition, I'm sorry and I'm not sorry. But we also are waiting on Miss Queen Latifah to get inducted. Talking about overdue.
Yeah, that is beyond
Miss Dana Owens, Queen Latifah. She
paved the way.
She sang, she danced, She does business. She had, remember y'all, her with that Flavor Unit Records?
Don't forget Flavor
all that,
Unit.
the Naughty by Nature and all
yeah,
them people
she's
she
putting on
brought,
indi-
Charnay, you name it.
She didn't tie them to any contract. She said, you know, this is an independent label.
That's
You
right.
know what? So
And a woman, she was doing that,
Yeah,
honey.
she-
I'm all about,
she
you know,
brought people
empowerment.
on and
Yes.
basically showed them the way and let them sign where they wanted to sign
That
after
part.
they signed on to her label.
Yes, so she's
So-
definitely well deserving of this honor.
Yeah.
So I'm advocating for Miss Queen Latifah. Please let her
Yes.
in there.
Where do
She
we
knocking
sign
on
her
that
up
door.
at?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, where do we sign up? And she has done much more than rap, like just everything. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Any thoughts, y'all? Like, am I just bugging or what? Or you think we overreacting? But
Yeah.
I think, like, you know, I was so
Miss-
happy, like Salt and Pepper for the group. Absolutely. Our girl Missy, Misdemeanor
man,
Ellis. She's
yeah.
another one that definitely, hell yeah, she needed to be in there like yesterday. But like I said, and there are others. But all I think about is Queen Latifah. I'm like, we definitely missing out if we don't have her in there. It's like, you know, something missing.
Yeah, it's like,
You know,
yeah.
so that would definitely just make me just
I was like a little surprised that she
Over the
wasn't
moon.
even before,
right.
Salt and Pepper, but
Well, not so much that, more so before Missy.
Oh yeah,
She was before Missy,
yeah,
I'd say.
so, yeah.
And Missy's great because I think
Yeah.
it was her who brought Missy. I was like, damn, I'll see you soon, hopefully, right? It's that type.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, any thoughts? Anybody think? I mean, I think that like I said, I like to empower women and think I'm on girl power. Don't worry. I like the fellas too, but you know, women sometimes end up in the background. It's not even their fault. So like, you know, obviously there's a lot of male rappers that are talented and definitely deserve to be in as well that aren't there yet. But you know, I just
I'm
want
still
to.
waiting for my inductee.
Okay. You can't get in there for the singing, rapping, none of that.
Yeah, I'll
No.
you know,
Okay.
give me about a cool month and
I don't know about all that. But anyways, all jokes aside, now it's time to get down to some business.
oh yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Business.
Yes.
So
Important business.
yeah.
We like to kind of get y'all into it, reel y'all in, and let you guys hear something important. So here we go.
Yeah. So next guest, she's a business owner, specializing in helping other entrepreneurs. Why is my tongue so twisted today?
I don't know.
So let's welcome the founder and CEO of Ellis Management, Miss
All right.
Cynthia Ellis.
The one and only
Yeah.
Cynthia Ellis. Yes. I'm excited. Let's get it.
Hello.
Hello again. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening, you guys. How are y'all doing?
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us. We're just thrilled.
I'm excited. I don't know if you're more thrilled than I am. Thank you for having me on the show.
You're welcome.
I'm excited. I was listening to y'all talk, and I don't know. Like I'm from that area. I call myself a geriatric millennial. So Salt and Pepper.
I love
like
that.
people
I'm
just
about to
don't know.
honestly. Oh my
People
God,
just
I'm
when you
about
say
to say
Spinderella, like
I
that
love it.
ignites something in me. Like,
That's a
but
good one.
look,
Curious.
fun fact about Spinderella. Did you know that she auditioned for Salt and Pepper when she was only 16 years old?
I did know that she was younger. Yes, I didn't know exactly 16, but
She
yes,
was
I did hear
16.
that.
She was still in high school, and they had a previous DJ she missed rehearsals.
I did know about that. Yes.
Yeah, it's really cool to see how Spin kind of took the lead. She took initiative and she went after what she wanted.
She sure did, and she was good at it. Like I'm like
she was good at it.
Yeah,
right.
They got the right one, and I'm glad,
Go
like,
get her.
that they kind of got over that little riff or whatever. Things happen.
Yeah.
But hey, at least now when it counts, they in there all three together. It definitely made me proud.
C'est la vie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Girl power.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good vibes only with women. Empowerment. That.
Yeah, that's been
right.
definitely the theme this year. That's a whole nother subject.
Yes.
Another concert we went to, but yeah, I'm glad to see they definitely came together for that moment, so all of them could be on that stage to be not
inducted into something. Definitely it's an honor.
Yeah.
As they say, many are nominated, but only few are chosen. That part, it's stiff. Comp is yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm still on number 1,000, so don't worry, I'm gonna be there.
All right.
I guess I'll have to wait and see.
All right. So, get down to business here. So we got some questions for you.
Awesome.
No,
Sure, shoot.
very successful. And we've seen you definitely been in business since 2013.
Yeah.
I'm like, man.
Yeah, that's over 10 years
Yeah.
strong. I love it.
Yeah,
Congratulations on
thank
that
you.
alone, for real.
Yeah. I'm on year 12 in business. It feels kind of surreal. And I haven't always been, an independent and just full-time entrepreneur myself. I worked 9 to 5s in addition to entrepreneurship for years until I was able to get to the point to where I felt like the business could carry itself without me having to invest so much and bootstrap in it. And it had a lot to do with my mindset too, about walking away from the security of a check every couple of weeks.
Yes.
And and relying on myself for that, and understanding that I could carry myself in that right. So it took a lot to make that transition, but I'm very blessed to be in business for 12 years.
Yeah, no,
That's a blessing. Wonderful. I'm definitely happy about that. I mean, that's, again, like I said, girl power, women, women doing things. I mean, you doing it.
Yeah.
Miss Ellis is amazing.
So that's going to kind of tie into my first question here is, how did you become interested in consulting and coaching and startup businesses?
Yeah, so I really didn't know that this is what I was going to be doing, right? I think I was one of these people that you go through your youth, and then you get some education, and you even get into college, and you're still not sure what you're going to do.
Yes.
Yeah. But you need to make money, right?
Yeah.
That's a
you need to make money, and so that's pretty much that's where I landed. I was always interested in business somewhat, but I always saw myself as managing a retail business.
Okay.
I never saw myself as a business owner, and that's a deep conversation because we could talk about how our education system really does not train us to be business owners. It doesn't put us in the mindset of ownership.
No, they don't.
We're raised to be workers.
Yes.
We're raised to be worker bees.
Absolutely.
We're educated to be worker bees. And so I was no different than anybody else. My mindset was that I'm going to get a good job. I'm going to find a husband. I'm going to start a family. I'm going to make a lot of money. That's what you desire to do until life actually hits you and you're like, oh, it's more to life than this. Like, okay, so what am I going to do here? And I just got to the place to where I've always loved to work, but I started feeling unfulfilled in jobs because I felt like there was so much more that I could be providing for other people, for my community. And it was just trying to figure out, okay, guys, so how am I going to take the skill set that I have and my experience and create something that is going to not only give my family some supplemental income, but it's also going to give to people and help other people become successful.
Yeah.
And so that's what I was always geared toward. I've got about 28 years of experience in the industries of healthcare, retail, and banking. And so over those span of years and that time and that experience, it was pretty much taken, okay. And I've always been a person who's loved to learn new things. Yeah, and I love to teach those things that I learned to other people to help them become successful. So it became a matter of how can I do what I love and monetize it?
Of course. Trying to get that.
And meaningful, right? And so it took a lot of prayer. It took a lot of soul searching. It took a lot of actual research to understand, okay, here's what I have. So here's what I can do. And I invested in coaches myself over time. But in essence, it really was because I was unfulfilled and I was chasing purpose. And I also had 2 small daughters at the time who were, school, diapers, whatever, what have you. You have a family that have financial needs, right? Yeah. And so it was like I needed supplemental income, and I could not just, the economy was headed to where it actually is now. Things are not getting cheaper. Do y'all hear me? We will not see prices declining for quite some time. We may see inflation improve, but pricing overall is not going to plummet.
Not at all.
So not at all. So, and knowing that that's going to happen, I'm like, okay, so where's my financial security going to come from? And it was like, okay, I've got to, not only can I need to monetize a business, I don't need to charge like these small prices that aren't getting me anywhere, but I need to be able to up my game with my value and charge premium pricing for what I'm doing. And so I started out just consulting and coaching physicians, because I spent 15 years as a healthcare administrator. So I was helping people open doctors' offices, helping them kind of clear up their operations, get some clarity, improve how their efficiency in-house and things like that. But somewhere around COVID is when I started realizing that, hey, I may need to be helping everybody in the community do this, not just physicians, because they can usually get their hands on money, right?
Yeah,
That's true.
But what about the average everyday person who's trying to do what I'm doing, and they're trying to make things better, and they're trying to raise a family, and they're trying to give back to the community, all of these things. So that's when I went from just consulting in healthcare to focusing on small business, and who is actually, and my heart is with rural communities, because they don't have access to a lot of resources and things like that. So I know we're on one question and I can run my mouth a lot. So y'all, y'all are gonna have to jump in there with me, because I'll just keep talking and keep talking and keep talking. But yeah, in essence, that's why I started financial security for my family, understanding that generational wealth was something that could be afforded to me. And I didn't have to, just be the employer, the employee. I could be the employer, and give back and hopefully create some jobs along the way. But that's why I started, and that's how I got started back in the lovely 2013.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Man, that's a major
yeah, it is.
achievement, and serious flex there. I mean, that's you're still like doing what you're doing and still
going strong, and of course continue to thrive, and like you said, opening doors for others as well. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
thank you. It's a journey though, right? I mean, I've lost money along the way. I've lost money along this journey. I've lost friends along this journey.
Of course,
relationships are different. Things are estranged. Like it puts a strain on you, and you have to learn how to balance the vision with real life.
Yeah,
you can't be so heavenly bound that you're no earthly good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you can have a great vision, but you can be putting a strain on your loved ones and on your wallet.
How that can work.
And even y'all like, I do.
I'm like, she reading us like a book.
It's really real, right? And it could be a strain on so many things. It could be a strain on your kids. The strain on your pocketbook, and you could find yourself walking around tired, and exhausted, not taking care of yourself. I've been there too, and you wonder, why am I so dry today? Like I'm give out, like my grandmother used to say. Why am I so give out?
Oh yeah,
I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'm real country. I sound like cornbread and grits sometimes, but. I was raised in the South. So.
Hey, it's all right.
I don't even need to learn for that.
I'm a Midwest girl, but he thinks
you're Midwest. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, I'm Southern East Coast.
Okay, there we go.
That's real different. That's like we fry our chicken hard. And those of you, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, and I love that.
You fry your chicken hard. We got grits. We got sweet tea. It is what it is.
Oh, that's sweet tea.
Don't even start talking that now.
Don't start. Look,
this poor guy. He was new to sweet tea. Just a little quick aside. I said, "Wow, my grandmother made that since back in the day," and he thought he was telling me something. Oh, this sweet tea. I said, "Honey, being from the East Coast, you knew. You don't know what happened because my family's from the South. A lot of how it is." But I was like, you knew. He's a Caribbean man.
You knew to this. You knew to this.
My first trip to Atlanta, I was like, I had some sweet tea. I was like, oh man, this is great. So I came in, I was like, yeah, have you had any sweet tea before?
I couldn't believe you asked me that.
But
I just didn't know. What is that?
That is so funny.
To be honest, you late to the party.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
Okay, so let me see. What do I want to ask next? Let's think about it. I guess I could ask you if you could explain the concept of like the group coaching, because I was kind of, like I said, reading and trying to follow, and kind of like what each of the three groups that you have right now, the three coaching programs. I know you have the 6 Secrets to 6 Figures, which I was like, oh, I love these names. Hustle and Grow, nonprofits are businesses too. Like if you can kind of tell me what those entail.
Awesome. There are 3 group coaching programs that I offer. And so what I find that is no matter how experienced you get, you should always be a student, right?
Yes.
And so even as a consultant and business coach myself, I've had several and invested in several business coaches throughout the years. So I was introduced to the concept of group coaching because I was a part of a group coaching program.
Okay.
And it did so much for me that I tried to figure out how can I frame this to help people who were kind of struggling and trying to figure things out. But the concept of group coaching is this, is you can work with me individually one-on-one. But what I find that is a lot of times if you're from the same demographic, you're working in some of the same industries and you've got a lot of the same hurdles that you're trying to overcome, that sometimes that camaraderie and that like-mindedness of people who are in a close-knit circle who can cultivate that relationship over time, build stronger and lasting businesses because they're able to hold each other accountable just as well as they're able to hold each other up to encouragement and exhort each other through the process. And so group coaching, what I usually do is take about 5 to 7 individuals.
Okay.
And whichever program they join, we are working on building their business or nonprofit from the ground up.
Okay.
Now, the difference between the 3 group coaching programs that I offer, the first one, 6 Secrets to 6 Figures, like you mentioned, that's definitely my baby because it is exclusively for Black and brown women who are new in small business. And now, granted, remember, I'm a small business coach. So all of these groups are for people within their first 0 to 5 years.
Yeah.
6 Secrets to 6 Figures is to help Black and brown women get to their first 6 figures through entrepreneurship, through owning their own business. And so I offer each one of these at least every quarter of every year. So I'm actually finishing up with one 6 Secrets group right now. But that's 6 Secrets to 6 Figures. And I literally give you the 6 secrets that I learned that brought me into a 6-figure coaching business. And I teach you what I learned along my journey and help you implement it in your own business to help you get to your first 6 figures faster.
Okay.
So where it took me 10 years to do it, my hope is that it will take you 3 years or less to do it.
That makes sense.
You work with me in that program. So that's our goal. My goal is to try to get you to 6 figures within the first 0 to 5 years of your business.
Yeah.
The second one, Hustle and Grow, is pretty much about the same concept, but it is for every entrepreneur. So it doesn't have the exclusivity for just a certain group of people. Like I'm working with my Black and brown women in 6 figures. Like Hustle and Grow is for everyone, right? It's for every entrepreneur, every background. So anyone can pretty much join that group. And these groups, by the way, are 90-day accelerator programs.
Oh, okay.
So I'm working with you for 90 days. But a lot of the trailing work happens once that 90 days is done and you take off and the program is over. You know, you don't lose touch with those people that you were in the group with.
Oh, of course
you
not.
don't lose touch with
Absolutely.
me. You know, there's an entire follow-up program that goes along with that you can follow to keep you on that journey. But that 90 days is really aggressive and you got to lock in. Like you can't, you can't miss the calls. You can't miss watching the videos. You can't miss the assignments. So it is for very serious people. It's for people who are ready to implement the change like right away.
Yeah.
But that's what Hustle and Grow is. Now, the last one, I would say is probably my second favorite after 6 Secrets, because nonprofits have taken the place of so many other organizations and given back in ways in our communities that no others. Sometimes religious organizations have kind of fallen off and nonprofit organizations have taken up the slack.
That's
true.
true.
Sometimes where our government has fallen off, nonprofit organizations have picked up the slack. You know, they've come in the community, they've done your laundry, they've given you food banks. You know, they're giving you all sorts of things. They're giving you clothing. They're putting shoes on your feet, you know. So nonprofits do a lot of things. But what people don't realize is that nonprofit organizations are run just like businesses. They are businesses that don't file taxes.
That's right.
And so that's what nonprofits are businesses too is all about. It helps you do all of your paperwork for your nonprofit organization. So we get your 501c3 secure. We get your EIN. We file your state articles. I help you write your bylaws. I help you form your first board of directors. So everything that you need in there, we form your first budget for your nonprofit organization. We talk about fundraising, grants. How can we diversify whatever income is going to flow into your nonprofit organization to keep it thriving and actually executing and giving back in your community like you need it to do. So that's what we do with nonprofits or businesses too, is we set up your nonprofit organization as a startup. So those are the group coaching programs. That's how long they last. But they are very exclusive. Like I said, serious people only. They're aggressive 90-day accelerators where I like to start off by telling them there are going to be some parts within this program where you're going to hate me. It's okay, because as a coach, nobody loves their coach all the time, right?
That's true.
I'm like, if you're a coach that everybody loves all the time, then you're not doing something right.
Yeah,
fair enough. No, that's so true.
You're making people happy, but you may not be helping them make progress. So I'm like, you may not like me a little bit sometimes, but you're gonna love me when all of this is over.
Oh, big time! They'll be thank me later.
I'm like, yeah, you're gonna thank me later. So you're welcome right now.
No, that makes sense. For real. No, for real.
But yeah, I absolutely love it. I've seen people build some crazy great relationships to do business across the country with each other, with different types of industries. I still know there's been people from cleaning businesses to I've worked with 5-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure businesses, and I've watched people just excel over the years with just having a great start, because it's all about the foundation. And I really think that group coaching does that. You can either do it individually or you can do it with a group. Some people prefer to do it alone, and that's okay. But for those of you who feel like you need some more support, some moral support, somebody who may be there to listen, you want to see that somebody is actually going through things that you're experiencing or something like that, then group coaching is for you if you're really serious and that's your thing.
That's amazing. I agree. I mean, I think that makes a lot more like you with your peers, and like you say, you can either bounce ideas off each other. Similar type of, if you have challenges, brainstorming, all that, is amazing to do with a group.
There's nothing like peer-to-peer support. Nothing like it.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm just thinking, like, this is so exciting.
Yeah.
And, we have a lot of experience working with, like you said, the Black and brown clientele. So it's like, people, if you're out there, you better sign up. Like,
I'm like, sign up, seriously.
Sign up. You want to grow.
Yep.
Did you have something next?
Like, man. So that question is, can you tell us about the 5 for-profit startup business registration packages?
Oh, yeah. So working with me individually is a different thing, right?
Yeah.
And there are different ways that you can work with me as your business coach. So, and what I like to tell people is that, like, even when you schedule that first strategy call with me, like, once you schedule a call with me, I consider you my client.
Yeah.
Like, it's inevitable. And I'm like, once a client, always a client. Like, I don't care how long you've been gone, you can always come back home.
Yeah.
I got a lot of prodigal sons and daughters out there. Yeah. And I welcome everybody back with open arms, right?
Yes, that's Southern hospitality.
But the thing about the individual service packages is that you can either do consults with me one-on-one, and I can talk you through it. And it's more of a do with you type service, right? Because I'm actually just kind of walking you along. You're doing the work mostly, but you're able to get my advice and expertise at the drop of a dime whenever you schedule a call. Okay. Now, if you invest in the service packages that I have, those are do for you services. So if you are someone, and I have people that get on calls with me and they're like, I just want you to show me how to do it because I want to repeat this over and over and over, and I want to start several businesses. Then I have some people that are like, I don't want to do any of this stuff. I just want to sell my products and services, and I want you to do it for me. And that's what the service packages are.
Okay.
So those folks who are like, I don't have time, I don't want to learn how to do this, I have no desire for that, but I need it done.
Can you just do that for me? Yeah.
I'm like, then I'm your woman to get it done. I'm your woman to get it done. But that's what the service packages are. And the difference in the variety of them that you get to choose from is that not everybody needs every single service at once.
Yeah.
Small business is a big deal.
Yes.
don't know if however many of you on this call and Kiana and Kenzo, y'all know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting a small business and maintaining a small business is a big
Yeah,
deal.
oh,
It's a
yeah.
full-time
There are a
job.
lot of moving parts,
Absolutely.
right? And there's a lot of things you have to do.
Yeah.
So you may just want the paperwork done,
Yeah.
but you may be ready to also brand it and form a marketing strategy so you can start putting it out there. But maybe you want to do paperwork, marketing, and a website. So there are different packages that I offer for whatever part of the journey that you're on.
Yeah.
And not only are those packages available, I also like to do installment options.
Okay.
Because if you're just starting out as a small business, you're usually not starting out with $5,000 to $10,000 of seed money.
Yeah.
Studies show that 80% of us are not, according to Forbes, 80% of us are not starting out with $5,000 to $10,000 of seed money to start a business when we become entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
especially in Black and Brown communities.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Or rural communities where I am. So understanding that, I offer a lot of installment plans for people
Yes.
and a lot of options. You can actually check out on my website with Klarna and Afterpay.
Oh.
And you can do things like that to help you along your journey. So yeah, but those are what the service packages are.
Yeah. Wow. That's wow.
That's a great question.
Yeah. You're like, wow. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like,
Whole bunch.
Yeah.
like,
And you know what? It's crazy because business consultants have always been viewed as luxury items, right? Like a lot of people, when they think about starting a business, I'm the last thing on their mind. Like I'm somewhere in the back of their mind. But the first thing that they're usually saying to themselves is, I can't afford that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
no, I
so many
understand. That's
people
true.
will just tell me, it's crazy. People will be in my DMs and they'll be like, I can't afford you, but
Yeah.
There's that but.
like, I know I need you, but, and I'm like, well, let's look at this as a full picture, because I don't like to say that you're spending money on me. I like to say that you're investing in your future.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's different.
And that's how you look at it. I mean, I know that I've invested at least about $15,000 in coaching over the 12 years that I've been in business. I know that I have, and that averages out at a little bit over $1,000 a year.
Yes.
But that investment has multiplied my business by leaps and bounds. You know, once I started making those types of investments in my business. Now, am I charging you that? No.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
Not at all.
those aren't my coaching rates. Like, I sought coaches on a different level because I was seeking out something for where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
And not just where I were. So I pursued people that were on that next level. Now, if you're ready for that, then so be it.
Yeah.
Not every coach is for everybody.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So I may be a great coach for you. I may not. I may recommend somebody else, but I want to make sure people understand that business coaches and consultants are not a luxury for you. They are a necessity for you, because they are typically people who have been where you are, and they can move you along your journey so much faster
Absolutely.
than you could do on your own through trial and error. They've already done it.
Yeah.
So invest in somebody that's been there, that can move you along the needle a lot faster. And success needs speed. It
Yeah.
demands it.
Yeah.
You know, people who are super successful are not sitting still and they're not moving slow all the time. They take the time and they make the time to do that. But there is a certain pace that you need to be moving at to make sure that you are being successful, because if not, then the world will leave you behind. Look at what AI is doing.
That's a whole nother level. But you're right.
Success loves speed. You know, it loves speed, but you cannot, you can't be loud and wrong at the same time. I like to say that you have to choose one. I'm like, so you can't be fast and not have the knowledge at the same time.
Yeah.
That's right.
So if you want the speed, do the paid ads so you reach more people online that can buy your product. If you want the speed, get a mentor who can teach you how to get to where you want to go faster.
Right.
If you want the speed and the success, get a coach who's been there that can help you start the business and move you along successfully.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Right? That's simple.
Yeah, that's it.
No, that's true. So I don't know. I guess it's funny. Like I'm like, do I want to mention? So I know that we've been talking about your different packages and different, I guess, yeah, the packages and everything. But could you tell me a little bit more about like the three, I guess, nonprofit, like the startup businesses that you have, like in regards to startup, big dreamer, and the purpose chaser, like kind of how you did about the previous ones to tell the difference, or like what demographic you target, or is this?
Yeah. So the demographic we're targeting, I stay within the same niche and the same target audience, right?
Yes.
So everybody's still within 0 to 5 years if you're just starting a nonprofit. I will help you within any demographic. I just finished serving a client starting a nonprofit out in a little town called Buckeye, Arizona. A couple of months here back, she was starting a child care center that was as child care as like a play center. But so I work with anybody across the U.S.
Oh wow!
Because I've learned to be kind of fluid with what's happening with the laws across the different states and how it impacts the organizations that you start. So I work with anybody across the U.S. just startup mainly. So now you've been doing this thing for 10 years. I'm not going to have what you need, right?
Yeah.
Because what I'm giving you is how to get it off the ground and get a strong foundation so you can build on it. So I'm that coach, right? I get you started. So if you've been in this thing for 10 to 15 years, you could call me for some general advice, but I'm not going to take you on as a client.
That's a whole nother level.
So when you're starting a nonprofit, I split it into 3 different packages. There's a basic startup package that I call the Pioneer. And then there's an intermediate startup package that I call the Big Dreamer.
Okay.
And then the strongest nonprofit startup package that I offer is called, it's the Premier package, and it's called the Purpose Chaser. Now, the difference between them are the basic startup is literally me just doing the paperwork for you, right? I'm filing that paperwork for you with your state. We're getting your 501c3 with the federal government, nailing that tax exemption status, making sure you got your EIN. But then we start talking about, in this same package, I'll help you form your brand identity, which is helping you understand your voice as an organization. So we write out your mission, vision, your values, your objectives, all of those nice things that tell us about your why and who you are, because you're going to need that for everything else that you do in business, foundational principles. Then we form a marketing strategy. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to create your logo for you. Because your logo is actually born from the things that we write out, right? Not just what you think might be a pretty color or might look good, but it actually has to be a representation of your vision for the organization. So that's where your brand identity comes from. So I don't do your logo. I form the identity so you can get the logo done. All right.
That makes perfect sense.
There we go. And then the marketing strategy that we put together, we talk about where are you going to position yourself in the market so that you capture the attention of the people that you need to capture the attention from. So whether that's people that's going to be benefiting from your services, or stakeholders, or grantors, people that you're going to need money from, whoever it may be, right? We want to make sure that you're positioned in the market well enough to get that language out to them to where it resonates, and you start attracting the right kind of attention to your nonprofit organization. So that's what that does. The last thing that I will talk about with the basic package and get you set up for is financial planning, where I talk you through how to set up your bank account for your nonprofit organization. Based on where you are, I'll even give you some recommendations for some great places to do that. We'll talk about some startup capital options, and I'll help you form a plan for how to get the first funds in that bank account. And we'll talk about the accounting method and how you're going to keep up with the financial tools so we can be accountable for what's taking place financially in your nonprofit. So that's a basic startup. I know it sounds like a lot. And when we're doing it, it's going to feel like a lot. But that's because you're doing it for the first time. What's done is going to be, you don't even think about those things anymore once they're done. They're kind of out of the way until you're ready to start meeting with the board and reframing all that kind of stuff. That's the basic package. So when you get to the intermediate package, it's going to be all of those things that I just talked about.
Yes.
All we're going to do in this next package is we're going to add a couple of things. We're going to add the bylaws and forming your board of directors. And we're going to set up some actual project management to help you with some planning tools, maybe setting up some automations. And I do what I like to call financial planning 2.0, where we don't just set up the bank account. We talk about the accounting. We actually come up with a fundraising plan in that one. And we start the discussion of grants and me helping you do your first bit of grant research, writing your first couple of grants to secure more funds in that account. So that's the intermediate package. Now, the last one, the premier, like Ride 'em Cowboy. I don't know why I call it. So that's the Southern girl in me. I don't know. I got my bestie calls me a Southern Belle, so I'll take that. All right, but the Purpose Chaser package is the first two things that I mentioned. You get everything that's in the startup plan and in the intermediate. So you get all of that. And here we add on a budget, a strategic plan, and we do your federal government registrations for federal grants. And we secure those numbers that you need in that package. So that's a huge level up because we're on your system for award management with the federal government. We set you up for bidding on federal government contracts and receiving federal grants. So that's where we end with the Purpose Chaser, with the young lady that I helped in Arizona. She actually took advantage of the Purpose Chaser package, and she is doing amazing out there right now.
That's fantastic.
Getting Sunrise Playland off the ground. Shout out to Griselda. Griselda is awesome. She's awesome.
Definitely.
But it's been so many nonprofit owners that I've been able to help this year. She was just the first one that came to mind because she did an amazing job. But yeah, that's the difference with the nonprofit packages.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, no, that definitely is clear now.
I mean, that's a lot there. Man. Yeah.
Thank you. I've had to I'm telling you, by the time I get to like October, the last quarter in the year, it's like no more new clients.
Exactly.
It's like no more new clients. There's a wait list right now for 2026, and it's a blessing to be able to say that you have a wait list and that people would trust you enough to serve them in that capacity. But I'm very, very grateful.
Yeah.
Very well deserved.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So another question we have here is, can you tell us more about the 3 business plan packages, the startup, the 1 year and 3 year?
So what a lot of small business owners don't have is a business plan. It's like they don't think about it. I think they think about it, but maybe it's just the complexity of it that kind of
it is
away from it. They're like, a business plan. I got to write a business plan. And if you're somebody who's not business savvy, you don't have a lot of experience in business and things like that, and at least the back office operations and all of the language that goes behind business, then you don't want to sit down and write a business plan. You really do. You like, no,
trying to avoid that like the plague.
But you do, yes. And it's imperative. It's imperative that you have one. Every business needs a business plan.
Oh, yeah.
Every nonprofit organization needs a business/strategic plan so you know where you're headed. But a business plan is for a few different things. It's not just for you as the business owner. It's definitely for you, but not just for you. It helps you stay on track. It keeps you in a rhythm to where you feel comfortable because you have a baseline for where you want to operate. And you know where you're headed, and you know where you want to be in a year, 3 years, 5 years, what have you. But it is also for stakeholders, anybody in the community who may want to support you. It is for your board of directors.
Oh, absolutely.
If you have one, it's for your partners in business, and not just you or any managing partners. It's for people, it's for lenders in particular, because they want to see your financial projections and how well you're going to be performing financially. If they're going to give you money, they got to be sure that you're headed in the right direction so you can pay it back. And even some grantors will want to see a document, something like that. I was just about to say that, absolutely, all the time, because they want to make sure that their investment is going into the right places. And it's actually going to come back as value. So it won't look like they've wasted their funds on an organization. So business plans are important for all of those reasons. And so what I learned is that I've seen small businesses open and be closed in 6 months.
Mm.
I've seen them be closed in 9 months. I've seen small businesses open that were closed, in 1 year, 5 years, 3 years. Well, the statistic is that 65% of you are in danger of your business closing within the first 10 years of it operating.
Right.
One of the most common denominators that you will find in those businesses that close is they don't have a plan. Not a written plan. We all have a plan in our heads, right?
Yeah.
Show of hands. Everybody who's watching, raise your hand. I can't see you, but I know you're raising it. I know you're raising it because I know you're out there. So we all have these plans in our head, but they're not real until we write them down.
That's it.
Yeah.
Everything that's happening in your head, I don't care how good it is or how bad it is, it's not real until you give it some type of tangibility. Like you have to be able to touch and feel. And the best way you can do that is to write it down first.
Exactly.
Because then you can take action toward what you actually have written. So write it down. It's what a business plan is for.
Oh, yeah, no.
If you're going to work with me to do business plans, there's a couple of different ways that I do it. And it is just like any of the other packages that I offer. You have options, right? I can write a startup business plan with you, or we can do a 1-year business plan, or we can do a 3-year business plan with financial projections. For startups, I do like to recommend just a startup business plan, which covers your executive summary, your problem and solution, your target market, your marketing plan, your milestones, your company overview, and just a starter financial plan for you. This is very simple in nature, but it is also very descriptive and very actionable, and it serves as your roadmap. So a startup business plan is more so for you as the business owner. You can always, and a business plan has to grow with you, right? It's not going to stay the same. Your business plan should not stay the same. You need to be reviewing it every year, definitely. But it's going to morph and it's going to grow with you. You're going to change it. You're going to add to it. There are going to be some things that you take away from that thing. And so, but this is a great starter plan. The step up from that, my next one, I'm looking at my services here on screen, so I don't want to, because I don't want to misspeak to anything, because there are a lot of these services, so I want to make sure I get them straight. But the second one is called the 1-year business plan. Now, the startup business plan, let me just say they're not short. So a startup business plan is probably going to end up being about 5 or 10 pages. A 1-year business plan can usually be up to 20 pages when you're working with me. All of those things that I mentioned before in it, but it just includes the marketing analysis, competitive analysis, a sales plan, operations, and a longer financial forecast. So basic financial projections goes in this one, but it's a lengthier funding strategy for you to understand this is how we're going to continue to operate financially over time. So startup, we're talking about right now, how we're going to survive right now, how we're going to make this thing happen like right now. The 1-year business plan, we're taking a forecast on this is what I'm going to look like in 12 months or a little thereafter. Okay. With a little bit more. And then the last type of business plan that you can get with me itself or the package is 3 years with financial projections. So all of that stuff I mentioned before with doing full financial projections for your business over the next 3 years. And even trying to formulate a what we would call just an estimated a profit and loss statement, maybe trying to form our own balance sheet and cash flow statement, some detailed financials into looking at how we can track your growth and profitability over the next 3 years in your business. So those are typically people within their 3 to 5 year mark are looking at the one with financial projections, because by then they're ready to ask for a little bit more funding. And so we're building out that business plan for lenders to view, because that's more of an expansion type deal. If you're just getting started and you want to have a business plan, and well, you need to have a business plan. Part of the foundation, let me say that. But if you're just getting started, I would start with the basic package, unless that there's something that you're particularly pursuing. And if that's the case, if you're pursuing of money like up front, you need some working capital or startup capital, then we need to take the second step and do the marketing and competitive analysis along with that. But that's the difference in the business plans that I help you with along the way. Those are the packages there.
Yeah, that was definitely clear, because I just wanted to make sure, not even just from my own reading, but other people would know. Like, they're like, well, what? That makes sense. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is kind of a random like wrap up question. Nothing really, well, it's related, but in any event, like, clearly you have a lot of expertise working with, small businesses and nonprofits. So what my question is kind of, as they say, not a devil's advocate, but something crazy, like, where what I would like to find out is, if you were to take this up and change just that target market and work with like a big corporation, whether it be Coca-Cola or some large, even nonprofit, whether, United Way, something major that's already been out there.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you, so like, which two companies would you like to work with? Like, just if you think back of how these places might have developed, and what would you like to change, or like, what would you do to enhance their business to make it, whatever's going on right now, better or stronger?
That is such a great question. So I'm going to give you one for-profit I'd probably like to work with, and then one nonprofit.
Sure.
The nonprofit that I would like to work with would be the Red Cross.
Okay.
I say Red Cross particularly because that comes very personal for me. My mom lost her home in a house fire December 2024.
Sorry to hear that.
And the very first organization that came knocking on her door was the Red Cross.
That's nice.
And that made such a huge impression on me. I mean, I've been involved in natural disasters before. You see response teams, first responders, and things like that. But because this situation was so personal and those people actually physically showed up at the door.
Oh, yeah.
And knocked, it made a very huge impact on me. And I've been kind of studying their nonprofit organization since then. But I second runner up to that, and I don't know, I'm giving you too many, but American Cancer Society, ACS would be one after that. But I really think Red Cross, because I love the model of how they are set up now within communities abroad. Yes. Their response time is absolutely amazing. So I'm not saying anything negative about them. But I do think that there could be improvements as to what resources they have immediately available in certain situations like that, because I think that there's so much room for them to do more for individuals who need more. And maybe it's the classification of how those needs are broken down in terms of disaster and how they measure or maybe kind of prioritize urgencies.
Yeah.
I think that needs to be reviewed a little more. And I think that the resources they're actually allocating in certain areas can be increased or at least diversified to serve the population better that they're going after.
Absolutely. That definitely
wonderful organization, but that is definitely, if I were able to work with a nonprofit on a scale like that, then that would be it.
Great.
Second organization, I would say, if it's a for-profit, I think I would like to work with a sports team.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from Michigan.
So it's a different dynamic. It would definitely take me out of my comfort zone, but I do have years of experience just learning people dynamics,
of course,
in addition to understanding business. And so the entertainment industry interests me somewhat, but only to a certain degree. So, I really do. I don't believe in celebrity culture. But I do believe in organizations that are so big that give you an example. I mean, and if you've ever been to any pro game, you understand what I'm saying. So I went to Charlotte, North Carolina recently with my family to a Panthers game.
Okay.
Where they played the Saints. They played New Orleans Saints. Okay. And anytime you're in any city where there's a stadium, like, the air shifts, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
There are people coming in from all over the country, sometimes different parts of the world.
Absolutely.
Have this one experience. And that just kind of that heightens my awareness about what business activities are happening while this while this entertainment is going on. You know,
Right.
so while this game is happening, it's more than just a game.
Yes,
And what you don't, I want to see what goes on behind the scenes in
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
in the sports world. So I
Yeah.
think, a sports team is exactly now my NFL team is the Green Bay Packers.
Okay.
So
All right.
my desire would be to go to Wisconsin and study what happens, you know, with their business administration teams. That's mine. If you were to ask my mother, it would be the Dallas Cowboys. But
Oh, yes.
That's
yes,
it.
yes,
100%.
yes.
Oh my God.
yes, yes. As I said, this stream is about you said the Green Bay.
if you were asking anybody else in my family, just about, and it would be those darn Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! But
boy.
yeah, I think it would be a sports enterprise that I would like to work with if I did something for profit.
Nice.
That's a great question. I've never been asked that before.
Yeah, well, that's what we're here for.
No. And that's the thing. Let me stop. I told you I love running my mouth. Like, it's funny. Like, he's more of the tech and I'm more of the social servicey, business minded person here.
Yeah.
So we both like the dynamic is amazing. Like, in terms of generating questions, like I always like to, like you said, not put you out your comfort zone, but just to kind of made you think from as
that's right.
Let me think to see what, would be interesting what you would say. Because I think honestly, like a lot of people have so much talent. Like even, it was great. Like of course the nonprofit world and the small business. But I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, the Red Cross needs her. Like, you know what I mean? Like just my own thought process to see how so many companies, even though they're so-called thriving, if it's a corporate but it's certain things that they may not think about. Just because like kind of, hustle bustle is whatever.
Right.
But there's some of that, taking it back, as I say, humble beginnings, thinking about like, hey, wait a minute now. We could be doing this.
We could do that. Yeah. To rethink the processes. Like that's a huge thing to be able to rethink. And that takes a lot of humility.
Yes. Big time.
Very humble. I've learned that one of my coaches used to say there are going to be people that you want to work with. There are going to be people that you don't want to work with.
Yeah.
Know who you don't want to work with just as well as you know who your target is. Because I've learned that if you're unteachable, if you know it all, if you're not a good listener, you're probably not a good client for a business coach.
Yeah.
You're probably it's going to be really hard on both of you.
Yeah, like I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Like, all right.
It's hard to listen with your mouth open.
It's hard.
That's my favorite phrase.
It's hard to listen with your mouth open. You got two ears and one mouth.
Yeah.
It's
like, could you just give it a minute?
You got two and one. You know what the rest of that is. Listen twice as much as you speak. That's right. But I do. But I love it, and I love that question so much. I do.
Thank you.
A lot. There are some things that I started offering that really your clients tell you what they need over time. Like I learned that it was even people ready. They were so busy with life, so busy with kids. They're going back to school. They're getting another degree so they can do better, but they still want a side hustle.
Yeah.
And so they can't do the coaching programs. They can't do the packages, but they just want the knowledge.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sometimes, so I came up with a blog. I try to produce, I give a blog out every month that has free resources in it that you can take advantage of.
Nice.
The blog is like $1 a month.
Yeah.
If you're subscribing to some of my channels, like I give you access to different grants and different things, just the knowledge that people want that is centralized instead of having to go all across YouTube and Google and spend all of this time trying to find it on their own. I try to be a central resource and a thought leader in the industry to help you, So I love that.
That's definitely amazing. And I think that's definitely helpful because people are, like you said, losing time, searching Google and everything, other stuff that's not pertinent comes up and lost time.
We got a ton of information on our hands. And
right.
More so than we've ever had before. There's so much information now. You can literally spend hours easily researching one topic and get 10 different answers.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's absolute.
On how to do it, and you're trying to figure out, well, which one is best for me. Like, then it's time to call me.
Yeah.
I think you need to call me, Cynthia.
Yeah, time to call. Yeah, hit me up. Let's chat.
For real.
It's funny you mentioned the Facebook group. I'm actually putting that on the screen there as well as in the chat. we definitely part of 2 of them there, the Build Your Own Business Facebook group, and also the 6 Secrets to 6 Figures.
Yeah.
And that's another thing with you. I admire how like interactive you are in both of those groups. It's like
Thank you.
you're on it.
Yes.
Thank you. Look, I'm
Makes
on it, and I
What
have
about me?
I have a team that's on it too.
That's
you know,
fantastic.
great virtual assistants. I have great partners, great admins in those groups, which
Yeah.
are people who have volunteered. Like, I'm not paying them anything to be admins in those groups. It has its advantages when you're in that circle, and that's something that you need. But
Yes.
there are such amazing people that help me do that. So yeah, the 6 Secrets Facebook group is a spinoff from the group coaching program.
Okay, that
And
makes
the
sense.
Build Your Own Business Facebook group is a spinoff from Hustle and Grow. So in 2026, we will have a nonprofits or businesses too Facebook group, because there's power in community.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's power in community. So when you join those groups, I'm not hounding you to join the group coaching program. That's not what this is. You don't get in those groups for me to sell you that. Let me say that. You will very seldom see me trying to sell you anything. I'm not a salesy person. Like, if you need it, you need it. I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to force feed it to you. If you need it, you need it. It is what it is.
Yes.
But those are spinoffs from those group coaching programs. So they'll help you. And when you're ready for that next level, then you'll understand what it feels like to be a part of that and in a community like that.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely got some great knowledge from those being in those
Absolutely.
groups. And one of the things that took from it was the pitch decks. And it was like that was like so useful. I was like, oh man.
Awesome. I love it. I love to hear it. Make my heart smile.
And so we'll say for one, we're definitely listening. And
that's what's up. I love it. Thank y'all for sharing that. That's like great feedback. I love to hear that it's beneficial.
Yes,
that's it. That's why I do this.
Yeah, and see, being a part of a group like that, where admin is like definitely like on it, engaging and responding back, and where like other groups is like, okay, just stale.
Nothing.
You're in here. You're in here. You're a number now.
That's it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so we definitely truly appreciate you and appreciate what you do for the community.
That's
huge. And again, thankful that you joined us here.
Yeah,
little old us.
That's what it comes down to.
Y'all are awesome. I don't know what you mean. I'd like to please
don't take that lightly coming from you, but we know that. I mean, like I said, I'm like, wow. That's why we were talking. I said, listen, we have to have her on this live stream. Yeah. I mean, like, we want people to replay, whatever, take some notes. Yeah. Go to that website. Like we tell people, it's just for real, like resource. You never stop learning.
Yeah,
that's right. Never stop learning.
And if you, anybody who's watching, if you have a phone, break out your phone, putting up the QR code there.
Oh, there you go, tech guy.
Head over to that website, scan it. Got it in the chat too. So yeah, and we'll say definitely Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you having me on. Thank you so much for all that you are doing for the community. And we're here to support. I had a great time tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Oh my God.
Enjoyed this, and now we got some more homework for us tonight.
Yes, we have some homework.
That's right.
All right. Well, thank you, and we will definitely
be in touch and stay tuned. Thank you so much.
Nice. You're welcome, guys. You guys take care.
You too. Happy holidays and have a good evening.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. Enjoy your evening. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye for now. That was amazing. Like, talk about knowledge. I love it. Again, thank you, Miss Cynthia Ellis. I love when people, drop the, as they say, old school, dropping science, dropping knowledge, sharing, you know, all that information. Like it's for everybody, but definitely like specifically like the Black and brown communities. You know, it's about being able to empower and work together and network and all these things. And the way I see it is like, honestly, like again, like I said, you can never stop learning. And hey, at the end of the day, who doesn't want 6 figures? Most people would love to say, hey, you know, because again, in this day and age, money's tight.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a little 9 to 5 isn't gonna cut it. These days, you need to have a side hustle, like Miss Ellis said. I mean, that's real.
Yeah.
It's like you need something these days. I mean, besides like a lot of people, I mean, not to knock it, are doing Uber and stuff. That's all good, but you know, outside of Uber, there's other things like what's your niche? What are you good at? What do you really like? You know,
some real money.
Yeah, and something that you're passionate about. Like it's nothing better than doing that. Like you could say, you know what, I like basket weaving. Hey, so you know what, maybe this is what you want to do. Or like Ms. Ellis said about the lady with the child care. I mean, that's amazing. Like these are the things that we talk about, like growth opportunities and definitely doing you, like trying to, you know, be successful in what makes, you know, success, what it looks like for you, like what makes you happy.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, anybody can work at a job. Doesn't mean you love it, but you know.
When I learned when I was doing in the travel industry, they say a job's just over broke. That was an acronym.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, you don't want a job, you want a career. So
that part. Yeah, that's what people say. Oh, a job. Okay, you want a career, like you said, a position. So you can, you know, have this longevity in a career. And ideally, I mean, a lot of people, you know, and it's nothing wrong with, like, you know, of course, the 9 to 5 is critical. But if you know, obviously it's like that, as they say, don't quit your day job. But ideally, you'd love to be able to, if you had something, your dream job or something that you'd like to do.
Day job.
You want to try to, at that point, you know, move on and do like Miss Ellis. Make it into a career. A business, and she's successfully done that. So again, kudos to that.
Yeah, definitely big kudos.
13 years.
Take that leap.
Yes.
That's a big leap. And saying,
it is.
You know what?
A leap of faith, and it's, you know, especially with, you know, the statistics of, you know, businesses failing, like, and all that. It's all, you know, a risk, but it was a risk well taken, paid off to the max.
Yes.
So, Ellis Management, everyone. Check it out for real. Okay.
Yeah, small business consultant. Check her out. No,
she has you covered. Like we always say, having covered, she has you covered. That part for real. You know what I'm saying? Because without, like we said, a business plan. I mean, it's funny when we were talking about that. That's all I could think of. I'm like, a lot of people are like, what's that? Or they don't know much about it. They think they know so much about business and don't even know about a business plan. I've seen a lot of know-it-alls, but anyway. I'm just like, each his own. But okay, I could talk about business all night. But anyways, some more entertainment, I guess, at this point, guys, for you.
To the entertainment news.
So let's talk about some concerts. So back in November, as I was saying, we did a lot of concerts that we attended in traveling. A lot of little leisurely things, self-care, but also working. So we went to see Mr. Get Lifted himself, John Legend. Let me tell you about John Legend, okay? So we attended John Legend's concert, okay, the 20th anniversary tour at Foxwoods Casino in Connecticut. Okay, we enjoyed hearing John Legend go down memory lane from his humble beginnings, like his early days in Philadelphia. I didn't even know about this, and I'm usually in the loop. I didn't know he was in Philly as an unsigned artist, really doing his damn thing. Like he was working with the greats, like Jill Scott. Like they said, he took it down to Bilal. A lot of people are like, who's that? I'm old school. I love that New York classic stuff, so I know these people. Okay, you know, whether it's music, Soul Child, all of the Roots. So, anyways, basically, he was an unsigned artist, very talented, but until now, like it's like, you know, where he's become so successful and talented, he's that musician that has such a excuse me, a wide vocal range, plays the piano. He does a lot musically for other artists. Stuff I didn't even know. Like I thought Miss Alicia Keys on that song, You Don't Know My Name. I can't sing like her, of course, but that's okay. But anyways, I thought she had all those different ranges. I didn't know that was him up there humming away. I said, who's that angelic voice? And what her? I learned today. He told us. I said, oh my God, we didn't know. So it's like he has such a range that one would know. He can have that baritone, that falsetto. He goes all over the spectrum, right?
Yeah, but you know our favorite story. He told us that day.
Oh, go ahead, and then I'll continue. I'd like to hear what you got to say.
He said, no, he's like you said, he was unsigned. He said even his current label that he's on didn't sign him.
I know it. Like he said, I know what he said. He said, but people make mistakes.
Yeah.
Facts. That was a mic drop moment for Mr. Legend and for me. 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen that people make mistakes.
Yeah, and they hurried up and scooped them on up. He said,
Hell
"Oh,
yeah.
somebody else got him."
That's
I'm
right.
Like, wow, he's really talented.
He was. He put on a great show, and
Yeah.
and he sounds even better live, y'all.
Yeah.
If you like some artists, they suck live. I'm sorry to say it like that, but I've seen people. I'm not gonna name them, okay? And shame them all here. But some people are like, oh wow, and they're like, oh my God, you are. I'm gonna take it old school for y'all. Like I love the whole geriatric millennials, but in case the millennials or the Generation Z, y'all don't know, people used to sound better on the tape, the cassette tapes, or the 8 tracks. Okay, they sounded so much better because when you hear them live, it's like, ooh, who's nice when you hear the what do you call it, the screeching from the chalkboard?
Yeah, like
I take my chances.
That's my bathroom break.
Yeah, but Mr. Legend, he gave it all, his all, and definitely impressed us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, that night I had lost my voice. That was sad. To go to that concert, I never lost my voice before attending the concert. It's one thing, sang out and lose it, but I lost my voice. But I was sure lip syncing to Ordinary People, All of Me, and everything. All the classics.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought I was like in a music video with the lip sync, and I said, "Man, but Mr. Legend, thank you for a beautiful show. We enjoyed that."
Yep, and
he sang. He could sing.
We have clips from that concert on our YouTube channel, so go ahead, head over to our YouTube channel, check it out.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's right. YouTube. Don't miss it, baby. Go see Mr. Legend, because listen, if you didn't see him, you missed out. But that's definitely a wonderful show he put on. His voice, I mean, the acoustics, like, I don't know. I guess, I mean, I expected a great show from him, but the way he put that on,
oh yeah,
he nailed it. A+. Okay, that was a great show. Wish it was longer even. I was like, oh my God, it's not ending, is it? But so shout out to Foxwoods, y'all picked a real one.
Yeah,
true talented artist. Like I said, piano, you name it. It's not, these days people just want to rap.
Yeah.
Let me stop.
Yep.
But anyways, and trust me, I love rap, but I'm just saying,
that's
some
a whole
people,
other conversation there.
this new generation, not all of them, but
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna take a break because it's advertisement time.
Yeah.
It's your time. What's going on?
To pay those bills.
Paying the bills, baby.
Like to say, it's advertisement time. Check it out. Facts UK is having a 20% off holiday sale on new men's, women's, and kids' fashion items.
Word.
So, in case you missed the Black Friday sales, no worries. In addition, if you spend $50 or more, you'll be automatically entered into a drawing where you can have a chance to win a $50 Amazon gift card.
And we know how much people like Amazon gift cards. And you can get Amazon, you get some toothpaste, whatever. You can get everything on Amazon. If you, like people talking about Uber Eats or DoorDash, that's your those type you can just chill at the home and let your fingers do the walking up, get it delivered Prime. If you've got a Prime account, a couple of days, you in there. So again, Amazon Bezos on a gold mine with that. But anyway, that's another story. But an Amazon gift card.
Yep, so you guys can get something for yourself, something for a holiday party, the Secret Santa, or whoever you choose.
Yeah, like at Facts 2K, right? They have things like gift cards, right? You get a gift card, you could get something for a child, like you said, yourself, someone else, whatever you wanted to do, if you wanted to do that. It's nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
But I know one thing, tell them.
So you definitely want to make sure you hurry up, as the holiday sale won't be here much longer.
No, because the holiday is like next week, y'all.
Yeah.
So I mean, before, as they say, the phrase you hear, while supplies last, while time lasts.
Yeah.
We don't have much.
And you don't want to be that person to give that late gift, like, your gift won't be here until about sometime after the new year.
Yeah, or better yet, oh shoot, I spent $60 and I didn't get a chance to. Or no, better yet, spent $50 and I didn't even have my chance to enter for an Amazon gift card. Because y'all, you know what? You can take that Amazon gift card if you want. You can re-gift that if you want it. There you go.
Yeah,
like a BOGO, right? Pretty much.
See, we just solved your problem.
Made shopping easier. Could you imagine? But that's it. So, anyways, you know what? So, you know what, Kenzo? Go to the website. Just show people like Facts 2K, what some of the offerings are. Like you said, the new men's, women, like, just a little preview. Can't hurt nobody. You know what I mean? I think that's because some people might be like, well, no. That way somebody can say, ooh, I want that. And maybe they don't. Or maybe they say, oh, he could use that. That little girl would look so cute, or that boy in that. You know what I mean? Whatever that might look like. So, there's a lot on there. Like I said, it's something for everybody. That's the phrase these days. It pays.
Yeah.
And there's other categories, even if they're not on sale. All these categories that they have, whether it's stuff, when I say stuff, whether it's electronics, or hell, if you want you a lace front, all these things, right? If it's $50 or more, it qualifies. It doesn't have to be something in the new category. It could be secondhand. It could be fair wear. It could be a number of things, right? $50 or more gets you an entry.
Yes.
And also, wait. 10% of what you purchase is going right to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Don't forget about that part.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, you have the Caribbean accent?
Yeah, man.
All right, I love it. I got my Midwest, Southern, whatever flow that you wanted to call me country. But you got the, East Coast Caribbean thing going. But,
yeah.
all right.
So, go to sale on any items in this new category. So, the women's fashion new, men's fashion new, kids fashion. So we got something for everybody. And some of the items here that's on sale.
Okay, so it shows that is cool. So you can just see like what type of what it is, and it tells you if it's a sale or not. Like if you click away, you can be click happy. I love to click.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like my little thing.
Yeah.
This is my guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
You tell me I click too much, I'm all past the screens. I got 50 tabs open. Click. I'm not tech savvy. But y'all, wait. Go on. Let me see. Go back. Get you a tracksuit. Wait, did I see somebody tracksuit? Go pull that up.
Yeah.
People talking about, hey, it's the New Year coming. The resolutions. Everybody wanna gonna run track or wanna exercise, lose some weight if they want, get in shape. You can wear you a good tracksuit. I think that comes in a couple of different colors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ladies. So if you were interested in something like that, for example, a nice brand new good quality material, there you go.
Yeah.
And that would qualify you, wouldn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I'm saying? But that was I just happened to see that. I'm like, he's scrolling. I'm like, I see you. But there's plenty of other things, especially for the kiddos, you know what I mean? Everything.
Yeah.
So take a look if you're interested. If you're not, that's fine too. But just saying.
It's not gonna be tempting you, but it's right here. All the stuff for the kiddos,
Oh yeah, the little graphic tees. I like that one. What's the nacho? I mean, that's
the nacho. Oh,
that's cute. This is a good one. Imagine that you see your kiddo. He say, "Keep back, mom, dad. This is not your business."
Yeah.
And he just said he was just reading the shirt. Don't get mad at him.
You can't be mad at him.
I know that cute little Dorito is so cute.
Yeah.
All right, let me stop. I should say, But anyways, it's funny. So there's all type of options. But
yeah.
Any questions? Anything else? You want to put the info in the chat?
Yep. So
before I move on, real quick.
Okay. Yep. So let's see. Go ahead and head over to the shop Facts2K.
Facts2K.com. And we're not just saying that because we're ambassadors.
Yes.
But
yeah, I mean, like you say, got they do have the Facts2K apparel. So
we didn't even discuss the apparel. That's a lot of good stuff on there. It's time for that.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that probably another time. But please, if you want to take a look and get the shoe in on the download before we talk more about it in the future, hey, go ahead.
Yeah, we got the QR code right up there on the screen.
Oh, shoot, the QR code, another one. I love it.
Phones, scan that QR code. It'll take you right to the website.
Okay. For all those tech people, I'm old school. I'll be like,
Yes.
Never mind. All right. Well, yes, QR code. I'm starting to learn about that a little more these days. Huh? It's popular. Okay.
All right.
So moving on. So shop Facts2K. But anyways, let's talk about this little mini getaway, y'all. Okay, so we went to Florida and the Bahamas on a cruise now to the Bahamas. We'll get to one at a time. And let me tell you, all right, I never really shared this, but about last month, that was my birthday month. Yes, the whole month. Yes. So I said, this couldn't have happened at a better time. Getting out of cold New England to get some nice warm weather and not knowing I'd come back and it's cold now. I mean, it was chilly. Let me say some cooler, chilly weather back, in not November, but now it's cold. I could use it. I need a do-over, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. It was
It was a culture shock. So wait a minute. So we went to Florida, enjoyed some time in Orlando. Shout out to Orlando and Miami, both. Okay. Two nice places, two of my happy places, right? We love going there.
Yeah.
While we were in Orlando, right? We went to Universal Studios where a kid, well, a grown up can be a kid, say a
Yeah,
kid can be a kid. That
yeah.
didn't change for me.
Oh,
I
yeah,
loved it, right?
Yeah, we were kids
We were,
still.
we were like at least about 10 or 12.
Yeah.
It had been a while, so we definitely enjoyed some of the motion rides. Oh, my
yeah.
God,
We
loved
definitely
them.
love those. I mean, man.
Transformers, you name it,
Oh,
all
yeah,
of it.
Transform. You go to Universal Studios, yes, the original one. Gotta get on that Transformers. Loved it.
Yes, and so many other ones, but
Yeah.
we did like all the rides pretty much. But
Yeah.
separate than that, it worked up an appetite riding around, But we ate at one of our must go to in each and every city favorites, oldie but goodie. That was none other than the Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh, yeah.
We visited that Hard Rock Cafe before, but it felt good to be back. They celebrated my birthday with me. It was lit. We had a really nice time. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks Hard Rock Cafe Orlando. Y'all treated me real good. They loved us. We love them too. Like it's all like a mutual thing.
Yeah.
These Hard Rocks, like they say, oh, it's Kiana Kenzo. They seem to like it so much. But then after the Orlando, we went on down south, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I say south because Miami's south of Orlando. We went to the other happy place, my other spot to visit when I think I'm all that. Let me stop. We go in there, commoners, and get a mentality like, oh, okay, we superstars now. We went to the Fountain Blue. That's where all the celebrities be at. They go to that Club Live over there, which I've yet to get to. But we wanted to enjoy the atmosphere there. It's a posh hotel in Miami on the beach. We dined at this nice restaurant called the Arcadia Grill. It's new, like we hadn't been there. I was like, oh, wow. It seems like it's Indian owned. So shout out to the chefs and the staff. They were great.
Oh, man.
It was amazing. That food, they did food right.
Yeah.
So go out to that Arcadia Grill if you're in that Miami Beach area,
And head over to our website also, because that's where we have some of the
some of those photos and images and stuff. Yes. But we ran out of time, so we didn't make Club Live, like I said. That's still on my to-do list. I plan on getting in there and being up there. Who knows who's gonna be there? Maybe Rick Rose.
Yeah.
Somebody. He's going to be a regular there in Miami. But after we did those few days in Florida, fast forward, we went up to Jacksonville and took a cruise with Norwegian. Shout out to Norwegian Cruise Line.
Yes. NCL,
one of our favorite cruise lines. Yes. We took the little short mini getaway cruise to Nassau, Bahamas, right?
Oh, yeah.
We did a lot there. We were doing the most. We had a fun excursion while we were there. Got my tan. If you can't see, I'm more brown than ever. I think I'm all that right now. With that tan, I love a tan. Okay.
Like, don't leave us overnight there.
I know. Oh, I know. But yeah, we were overnight. I forgot that part. We were supposed to go to Grand Bahama. They canceled, but that's all right. We were in Nassau. Like we always enjoy there. We had a fun excursion. I was about to say by land and sea, kind of doing some sightseeing for the first time. Officially, we've done our own sightseeing, but like we wanted to take one of those tours. So we saw, the mansion of celebrities like Miss Oprah Winfrey, Shaquille O'Neal, Jeff Bezos, and more. I was like, oh, maybe one day. I don't know, but still.
One day they'll be saying, "Oh, that's Kiana Kenzo's mansion over there."
I wish.
Right next to Oprah's.
Well, I'm not so big on the wishing of the mansion. I'll take a little small house, but that Caribbean living.
Oh yeah.
I can have my little, be a snowbird. That's my wish.
Yeah, that's.
But it says, I'm waiting, like I said, on my own. But maybe February 30th.
Yeah.
I'll be able to move in. I'll get my little house down there. No, let me stop. That's not a never. That wasn't funny. But while on the sea part of the tour, we enjoyed an endless supply, y'all. I'm gonna tell them us. You know what I'm saying? We grown. We enjoyed endless supplies of rum punch and Bahama Mamas. Oh my God! Listen, they took care of us. We're talking about self-care. Some people may say, "Oh my God," but no, we had, and it was just a vibe.
Yeah,
we were not like tore up or anything like that. It was just like, enjoying the music and the commentary and everything. It was wonderful. So shout out to the Bahamians. Y'all know how to host, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, sorry. What I was trying to say was about the knowing how to host. One other thing, if you visit the Bahamas, listen, I need to stop. We also went to Atlantis. That's, the Paradise Island, all of that. So after visiting there, I was like, listen, I might want to stay at Michael Jackson's suite one day for a cool $100,000 based on a 4-night stay.
Ooh.
I'm like, that you have to have some deep pockets for that. Like, I don't think, the real talk is they feel like former President Barack Obama stayed there, a few other people. I'm like, must be nice. Like, I'd love to just see it. I ain't got to stay. Can I see it for 50? I don't know. but it seemed it was really nice. Like the way they had, you can see the outside. We don't know what's going on in there. I'm sure it's lavish and very posh and all that. But anyways, I said, yep, probably not happening anytime soon either. But I'm not pessimistic, y'all. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll
see what happens. Maybe for like a little tour. But anyways, after Nassau, we went to Norwegian's private island, right? The Great Stirrup Cay. For a beach day. Let's tell you about the Great Stirrup Cay. When we first went there years ago, it was basically just a beach at best. Like it was not much, you know, and nothing wrong with a beach, but I'm just saying that's about all. But now they got a little mini golf. They have some other stuff that's up and coming. They have aren't they gonna have like a, I don't want to say it's like a theme park or like a something like a little amusement.
Like some amusement rides.
Yeah, they're about to build that place up some. They said we're not gonna be outdone by Royal Caribbean's Island or anywhere like that.
Perfect Day in Coco Cay.
Yeah, they about to get it in. They said, you know, so I said they give us some reason to come back. We'll see what else they have the next time. You know what I mean?
Every time you go back, it's like, wow, they really changed this place.
For real. But if you ain't know, listen, you know, here at Team Us 2K, we take self-care very seriously.
Oh, yes.
You work hard.
And play harder.
That's it. We definitely recommend making sure you take a vacation, whether it's a short mini getaway, right? Yeah. Or an extended holiday trip. If anyone has taken a fun vacation the past month or has one planned soon, let us know. Feel free to drop that in the chat if you want to share. And again, the vacation could be, I'm gonna give you an example. It don't have to be like some tropical fantasy or whatever. Maybe you went, you know, for the weekend, so you know I'm going up to Maine or whatever it is. Like, you know,
next state over, wherever you know.
Yeah, it could be anything, or the next city. Like maybe you live, I don't know. We're gonna use Michigan. Maybe you want to go, you know, to Detroit for the weekend or something, or a long weekend getaway, or Foxwoods Casino in Connecticut, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be, you know, but I was just saying this is what we did. You know what I mean? We took in a little warmth. My birthday month, okay? To say that again, I had a good time. We had a blast. So it's like, I mean, I don't know how we even fit all that in. So then we had to say goodbye and sad, you know, to the nice warm weather. Well, it was a culture shock. Listen, we ended up in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Oof, it was so cold. I said, wait, this can't be real, right? We were like straight frozen. But we sure turned up, warmed up, and all that. And I was starting to get a little sick, but I still, you know, persevered and I enjoyed myself because, right, we had the pleasure to see some divas in concert, y'all.
Oh, yes, the most talked about concert.
Y'all, we attended the Boys Mind tour with Miss Brandy and Miss Monica with special guest Kelly Rowland and new artist Moni Long, who unfortunately, she, you know, did a few dates on this tour, and unfortunately, due to health reasons, she's unable to continue. But shout out to Moni Long. Hopefully you get better, boo. You did a wonderful job. We still know that, you know what I'm saying, you would have loved to be there had you had that opportunity. So, you know, you did a good job. Shout out to Moni Long, you know, get well soon.
Yes.
But we saw these ladies in Atlantic City at the Boardwalk Hall. I've never been there before. New place. I mean, I've been in Atlantic City many times, even as a kid. But I mean, that's like, you know, second nature. But never the Boardwalk Hall. It was a nice venue. I didn't know what to expect, you know. Shout out to the Boardwalk Hall. But the old Brandy and Monica alleged beef was long gone. All that stuff that people, you know, put, once again, two people of color pitting them against each other. Nah, y'all, they... You know, let me tell you what these ladies did. They were a class act. You know, they both performed some of their, you know, classics, you know, solo, and then they came together to perform the hit, of course, The Boys Mine, which the tour is named after. But they did some of their own songs, like I said, with each other. So you might have seen Brandy singing, "I Want to Be Down," and you see Monica in the background singing, vice versa. And they, you know, they did all that together. Another highlight was when Brandy and Monica paid homage to the late and great icon that you mentioned earlier, Miss Whitney Houston. She can sing, as we know, but they did some singing and sung some of her songs together, which was amazing. I loved that. I knew I was up there. I wanted to dance with somebody, everybody. Hey, I was all over the place, right? We were in there. But yeah, it was just great. But Kelly Rowland, you know, she sang some of her solo songs as well as doing a little Destiny's Child, y'all. You know, some of those songs was part of her set. Shout out to Kelly Rowland, one of the most underrated artists these days. Okay, she worked that stage, proving that she can hold her own as a soloist and still keep that group flow by definitely giving Destiny's Child vibes. But she's wonderful, y'all. I mean, I know Beyonce gets the glory; she's good, but Kelly's great too. So don't sleep on Miss Kelly Rowland.
So,
You know,
yeah.
everybody deserves to shine.
Yeah, and she
And
definitely
Michelle
put
too,
on,
all these ladies. But
yeah, they
they're
all
great.
put on the show.
Yeah, but Miss Money Long, like I said,
Yeah.
hope you get better. You definitely did your thing. But yeah, that was a show, y'all. That boy is mine too. You know what I forgot? Damn, my boy's mine tour hat. I wanted to bring that.
Oh,
Never,
yeah.
because that's why I was like, you know what? When I signed, I'm like, but that's okay. I have it, but maybe another time, maybe not. But I do have that hat. But that was definitely like one of our little souvenirs. So we were happy to, go with that. And I was like, you know what? I got that hat. I'm about to wear that. I might be like, people say, well, the boy's mine. Do they mean Kenzo? Who do they mean? Hey, let it be a mystery. Now let me stop.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's
But
funny. I might wear that when I get ready.
Yeah, but that was
was
definitely a
lit.
great concert. Our last concert of the year.
Yes, it is. Look forward to more to come in 2026.
2026. You know how
Concerts
we
are
do.
what we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one was really good. And
Yeah.
I definitely would hopefully see more of these collaborations. Again, girl power, female, divas coming together, strong. Like, I mean, they were great. That's all I can say. It was a good show.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was that. All right, I'm sorry. I didn't talk.
Yeah, so last but not least, well, not last, but also remind you guys to hit us up if you have any topics that you want us to talk about,
Mhm.
or you just want to check in and chat. We definitely love to chat too.
Yes.
That email again, in case you missed it, in the chat also.
That's right.
Is the Kiana Kenzo Kool Vybez at gmail.com.
Yes.
So definitely, we put that up. Get rid of this.
Yes.
And put that up there.
Oh yeah, and you were saying also if
Yeah.
somebody wants to be a guest.
Yeah, definitely. If you want to be
And
a
I
guest.
see it on the.
Okay, yes.
That's I'm like, that's
we always
cool.
open, looking for guests. 2026 is coming up.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny. Remember in 25, we had a wait list. Speaking of a wait list, we were
Yeah.
like, oh shoot. So we
Yeah.
juggled. We made sure we got people in. We weren't playing around because we knew we were like not going to be here for June, July, November, a few months. We had about 8 or 9 months to work with it best, but we still made sure we get people in. And even like I said, for 2026, that's right around the corner. So please, if you want to be that guest, hit us up. And again, we welcome anyone. We are an open door policy when it comes to whether you're a small business, big business, whether you're a musician, whether you're a comedian, whether you're an artist. When I say artist, as in painting or whatever, whether you, I don't know what it is, what you might want to do. Want to be, like I said, into beauty, you model, hey, whatever you do, if you're a mechanic, hit us up. You know what I mean? If you want to talk about your business, showcase your business for other people, we're always about empowerment. It's not just talking about the places that we're ambassadors for. We tell everybody's business. We want people to definitely learn about business that are out there that people may not know about, or put yourself as an opportunity to be on a worldwide platform. So it's not like, okay, I come from, I don't know, some small town, USA, but no one knows or heard of this town, but yet everybody on the live stream could come from any and everywhere all over, and they know who you are now, even though you may be a local business or a local artist. You might see somebody say, hey, oh my God, she does this or he does that, let's collaborate. All that, it's all good. Networking, working together, teamwork makes the dream work.
Also for collaboration.
Absolutely.
So so definitely hit up that email. If you're not on our socials,
I was gonna say, or even the socials, you can reach out.
We're on most of them: Facebook, TikTok,
Instagram, X, right? Formerly Twitter.
X, Threads. You won't find us on Snapchat.
Oh God, no. Not like that. It's not right now.
We don't have a demand for that right now, but
for real.
That's not on our radar at this moment. But
not at the moment.
If we, catch people out there saying, "Oh, well, talk to you on Snapchat,"
well, then maybe we will sign up.
Yeah.
Don't knock it till you try, right?
Yeah.
But I guess in closing, we want to say that obviously, first of all, we're hoping everyone will have a happy and healthy and safe New Year. Like whatever you do on New Year's Eve, be safe. But we want to say, in the new year of 2026, we're hoping to see more world peace, kindness, happiness, and prosperity. And you know what? These things don't cost a thing. You can be broke, whatever you might be. All these things. Oh yeah, all these things are free. Okay. Yeah. And it's just sad to see that 2025 has been full of hate, racism, mass shootings, wars and so many other negatives. Come on, people, get it together. Get your ish together. I mean, hopefully 2026 will be, better and bring about positive change worldwide. And just, real quick, close at home. I mean, over the last week or so in the New England area, there's been a lot of talk specifically, and our hearts go out to the families impacted, a mass shooting at Brown University, Ivy League school. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Every time you look around now, it's a college or high school, some type of shooting. Come on, people, this shit has got to stop. Excuse my language. I'm sorry I got mad. I really apologize for saying that, but that's how I feel, because I don't want to see another child or innocent person shot and killed for no reason, senseless nonsense, and then to mention even the professor slash, he was an engineer and, ran the labs and had a prominent position up at MIT. And now they're saying this was connected. I don't know. As we speak right now, this is all going on and underway. It's fresh. I hear the shooter's dead. I don't know all the details, but it's just the point. Like, knock it off, people. I mean, it's no need to be killing people for what?
Yeah.
Can't we all just get along? Ronnie King said it best. For real, for real.
Yeah.
That resonated with me as a child. I'm like, he's right. He's on to something.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. I mean, not everybody's gonna like everybody, but you don't need to pull a damn gun out. Like, for real. Like, you can agree to disagree. You can say, what, I cut him off or her off, not talking to him. Cool. Then move on. Keep it pushing. Everybody's not going to love each other. I understand that. That's, that's just that. But just, trying to do better for our children, for, each other. Come on, people. Yeah. And even the wars, that stuff need to stop. Like, for real, knock that off. You need to stop being rude and trying to hostile take over and all that. Come on, get it together. A warmonger, power hungry. Like, stop it. Just stop.
Yeah.
We just need to, like I said, do better. I really hope for a better 2026. I mean, we've had a pretty good 2026 within our own circle, if you will, in our personal lives and professional lives. But it's not even about us. It's about everybody. We care about our humankind, people all over the world, everybody. We want all of y'all. We want all of y'all to be okay and to, have, like I said, joy and happiness and deserve to live and thrive in life. No time for sadness, for uncalled for violence. Come on.
Yeah.
Get it right. Go ahead.
So that's why, this is why we do what we do, and, bringing people on, showcasing their skills, tells us entrepreneurs or, music
positivity. That's right.
Spread that positivity, spreading the love.
That's it. It's about love. Yeah. And like I said, people need to definitely rethink how they're acting. Yeah. Check yourself. Look, like, am I doing this? Be part of the solution, not part of the problem.
Yes.
For real. I mean, I can go on for the next 10, 12 plus hours talking about some of the problems, but I'm not going to get into it. I just say, I'm going to put a blanket and say, hey, please do better. I'm going to see what I can do better, but everybody definitely needs to try to do better if they're not doing the right thing.
Let that change be you. And
don't
listen to so-called, people in office. Let that change start out with you.
Yeah, I mean, that's all to it. I didn't even get into that, but that's another story. But just get it together. Be yourself, and be the best you can be, and be the change in a positive light.
Yeah, in the positive way.
You know what? I think I said it all, but say last. I don't want to bore the people, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But on that note, like I said, happy holidays.
Yes.
We will see you in 2026, which is right around the corner. But in the meantime, what are we going to tell them? Just remember what?
Remember to
be cool and stay safe. And we are out. That's it.